Hi everyone. Some exciting news from Northern Territory. They've got the third DAMA in place now, which is the DAMA III. Now, Northern Territory has this special agreement with the federal government, being Department of Home Affairs, where they negotiate terms and conditions for every business within the state. Now, any business that wants to access this DAMA, which is a labor agreement, can do so within Northern Territory. The benefit of this is it allows for concessions for businesses located in Northern Territory. There are special occupations included that would not necessarily be on the other occupation lists for other states. And the concessions could be for age, English, or even salary. At the moment, the minimum salary is $62,177, and this may go up from 1st of July 2025 as the minimum threshold increases for TISMIT, which is currently $73,150. Now, this marks a significant expansion in opportunity for employers and overseas workers, or any worker in Australia that is interested to move to Northern Territory. The agreement signed between Northern Territory and the government now allows for 1,500 people to be nominated under DAMA III. Before, this was only 625 allocations. So what's new? First, more occupations under the Northern Territory DAMA III. Employers can now nominate up to 325 occupations, as I mentioned, and this is across a various level of skills, from skill level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as per ANSCO. These apply under several visa pathways, including the subclass 482, which can be up to a 4-year visa, the subclass 494, which can be up to a 5-year visa, and then the employer nomination scheme, which is a permanent visa. Northern Territory DAMA III also brings flexibility in age and English, as I mentioned. In terms of English, there are concessions available for specific occupations, and then the age limit has been increased to 55 years old. So anyone, as long as you apply before the age of 55, can still get the permanent visa. Whereas usually to be eligible for the 186, the age limit is 45 years old. Now, this age limit used to be 50, it has increased from 50 to 55, which is another big win for employers to try and recruit skilled people for the state of Northern Territory. This means you can secure long-term workforce planning as an employer, helping build stable employment pathways for overseas talent. Now, let's talk about salary and compliance. As I mentioned, the salary threshold concession now allows for up to 15% below TISMIT. Right now, TISMIT is $73,150. That means you can be paid $62,177. And up to 10% of that amount, roughly $6,217, can be made up of approved non-monetary benefits like housing or meals. So this actually helps a lot of employers who provide accommodation for their staff to minimize that cost again. Keep in mind, labour market testing, or the LMT, is still required if eligible, and you're not exempt from that, for endorsement at the time of the visa nomination. And there's a new streamlined verification portal, making the process more efficient for registered migration agents and legal practitioners like myself. It's now easier and faster to manage endorsement applications and client verification. So what this means is any company that wants to nominate someone or a migrant for their business, they have to get approval from the state government. That process, that endorsement process, has now become much more efficient. This is a fantastic step forward for regional migration and Northern Territory economy. So if you're interested in becoming a permanent resident of Australia and are able to find an employer in Northern Territory to help you get this pathway, please contact us or leave a comment below, and we can happily help you do the needful.